Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy CRG Baloo and welcome back to another video. I know I was supposed to drop this video on Saturday, I believe. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I had a couple of pictures that I threw up on there. If you don't, link will be in the description. But yeah, today I'm gonna be doing a story time about the time that someone blew a stop sign and actually totaled out the car. So I know what you're thinking, like, okay, so a stop sign, if they blew the stop sign, they wouldn't be going that fast to begin with. I don't know what this lady was doing, y'all, but she definitely blew a stop sign and almost caused us to flip all the way over. So if this story time sounds like something you'll be interested in, then stick around because you don't want to miss it, and we're going to start from the beginning. Okay, so let's start off with the beginning of the story. This took place, I'd say, in January of 2018. Me and my grandma were going downtown to do something. I actually forgot what it was, but I do remember we were going downtown. And it's a good thing I didn't let my younger brother go. You'll find out in just a minute why. So me and my grandma hopped in the car and we were on our way. Everything was smooth all up until the point the GPS had told me to get off of the freeway onto the side street. That's always on the side of the freeway. Basically, it's when you exit the freeway. I think it's called the service road, but I'm not sure. So we get off the freeway and we're sitting and waiting at the light. The light turns green and we go on about our trip. The next thing I know, I see a black truck out the corner of my eye, but I couldn't try to slam on my brakes or hit the gas because it all happened so fast. Next thing I know, it's like everything went black for a second, and when I came to, I see my grandma and glass all around us. It felt like we were doing flips, but what actually happened was she hit us on my grandma's side of the car. The car did flip on its side, but it was so much force when my side of the car hit the ground that it stood back upright, like it should be. And I'm glad that it did this because at the time my grandma was in her 60s and they didn't have to cut her out. So once I realized what happened, I got out of the car, but it still felt like my brain was not really clear. I think it's called disoriented. But I made my way to my grandma's side and saw where the car hit her. It was right behind my grandma's door, and that's where the impact happened. Who knows what would have happened if it would have been full force direct hit on her side. They probably would have had to use the jaws of life on her. But back to what I was saying. I opened my grandma's door, and she was saying to help her take the seatbelt off because she didn't want to be in there just in case the car caught on fire. So I did. I undid her seatbelt and let her out. The next thing I did was look around to see what happened. And the conclusion I got from it was she ran the stop sign. So then looked to my right and I see the black truck that hit us. And I see the kid sitting on the outside of the truck. And the lady was talking to the police. The lady had to be on her phone and not see any cars coming because she straight ran the stop sign going fast enough to turn the car completely on its side. And guess what, y'all? The best part about this story. She had no license, but she did have insurance. I will never get how people will let you get insurance with just an ID. And some car dealerships will also let you buy a car with no license. And I don't think that's cool. A car is considered heavy machinery, and you should have to have your license to get a car or insurance. Okay, so remember what I said earlier about when we were at the light? So we had two witnesses that witnessed the whole thing. And they confirmed what I thought had happened. And I got their phone numbers for insurance purposes. Then the cops came over to talk to me, and I told them what had happened. He took my statement, and I went and got an ambulance with my grandma, and they took her to the hospital to make sure everything was fine. She got released later that night, and when we woke up the next morning, every part of our entire bodies were sore now. And now that I look back on it, I'm glad my little brother didn't go because he would have been sitting in the back seat and who knows what would have happened. If you guys enjoyed the story time, don't forget to attack that like button. And if you're new, go ahead and attack the subscribe button as well. Also, guys, I got into like 5 car wrecks in my 25 years of driving. None were my fault, but if you want to hear about the others, then let me know down in the comments below. Until next time, it's been your boy CRG Baloo. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me just jump back in real quick. When I said 25 years of driving, I meant 25 years of living. I'm only 25, so I can't be driving for 25 years.